we're in conversation with Dr. Devendra. He is the surgeon and heads the head and neck cancer at the Tata Memorial Hospital. How are you, doctor?
I'm good, Mahika.
I'm back in your hospital yet again for another fundraiser
Yes,
this year.
we're looking forward to it actually.
Yeah, it's such a challenging time, but I'm hoping that our viewers have been so supportive year after year. They donate so generously, and it's been with COVID such a challenging time. I wanted for you to just share what we have gone through in the last year and how the cancer patients have got their treatment through MCAN.
Yeah, so Mahika, let me take you back a little before last year.
Yeah.
We started this 9 years back, and we had a small idea in mind that all patients who have their voice box removed because of cancer, we should support them with the prosthesis so they can talk. And we achieved that, and today, thanks to the MCAN, no patient in Tata Hospital walks out without having his voice restored. And that's really thanks to MCAN. They can't afford it. 30,000 rupees for one prosthesis, which requires replacement. And today we have achieved that. But last year it was a challenge for the last couple of years, and last year mainly. Because of COVID, people had lost their jobs, but we continued to treat cancer. And people did not have money to complete treatments. They could not afford chemotherapy and antibiotics. And thanks to you and the donors, year after year we increased our collection, and the donations kept increasing. And because of that, we widened our spectrum, and we supported patients for their chemotherapy, for nutrition. Some patients who got complications, we supported with antibiotics, so that they could complete their cancer care. See, the most important thing in cancer is you have to complete your treatment. And if you don't complete, the survival drops.
Sure.
And that is what we have achieved because of the fund that we have. People don't drop out now. They complete their cancer care. And that has really transformed things for us.
So can I say that last year, every patient from the Tata Memorial Hospital, because of MCAN, got a voice box and could speak. And now from last year to this year, at least we have got every treatment completed because they have gone through with the chemotherapy. And like you were just sharing with me the patient study, that earlier they used to leave the treatment halfway because of the financial drain on the family. Now, at least through the funds that are sufficient enough, at least the treatment gets completed. Now, depending on the stage of cancer or the palliative care, that is the next level. But they come, they get treated, and then leave the hospital. So I think that's a great achievement, because from our side, we are at least giving the funds to complete that.
Yes. It helps people. Tata subsidizes treatment, but yet they have to buy certain antibiotics. Some treatment they have to spend for. And sometimes they can't even afford that. And that is where the fund comes in and supports the patients.
Absolutely. It's a financial drain on the whole family. And I can just about imagine with COVID on top of it, how it must have been for you.
People have really lost their job. They really didn't have funds to complete their treatment.
Did the treatment ever suffer in the sense because of COVID? Did people not come to get their treatment completed? Did they have a fear? Because in America, clinics were shut, but Tata was open throughout. So did you ever feel that, when you interact every day, like you were just sharing with me, that now you even operate in the night? I mean, did you ever have a time that you wanted to go ahead with the treatment, but the fear of the patient, and then the cancer is rising because of the delay? So did you ever go through that with the lack of knowledge that they had, or the fear that was increasing?
Right. So we never stopped treatment at Tata Hospital. We continued it, and patients did come. The only challenge was travel, because last year there were restrictions. Once the travel restrictions were lifted, again we had normal flow of patients. So the patients were not worried because of COVID, because we had protocols in place.
That's amazing.
So they came for the treatment. It was only because of travel restrictions.
So the treatment never stopped, never suffered. In Tata Hospital, it has been 24/7 ongoing, which is amazing. And which is why year after year, whatever I can do, it's so heart-wrenching to come here and see the reality of life, that I can yet again request my viewers that we live such extravagant lifestyles. We are so fortunate to even have survived this time. Even if we give little bit from our pockets and just a small donation to them, it can help them save a life. So please, this year also, please donate. Year after year, you all have been so kind and so generous. And I reach out to you yet again. Please donate to Tata Memorial Hospital. They need every support.
Bahika, just before we finish, last year, beginning of last year, I was really depressed, and I didn't know. I was thinking, how will we hold, a personal fundraiser?
Correct.
So I was a little worried, but then you came up with the idea of this online thing, and thanks to all the donors, they contributed, and we could manage.
Yeah, it was so
raising funds.
challenging. It's been challenging for
Yeah.
everybody.
And
but
because of that, we continued the treatment, the funds that we started, and it didn't stop. So that
I'm
was
so
great,
humbled,
because now
yeah.
people expect that, having given them this support,
right.
people know that this support is available,
Correct.
and that is why they expect it. So,
Yes.
and it was thanks to you and your idea of taking it online that we generated funds, and
Right.
we could continue to support people. So,
No, I'm so humbled, and and it is not me alone. Like I said, I may be the face of MCAN, but there is a lot of support. When I walked into the hospital last year, I was just sharing with Dr. Pramesh, and I was like, there was a fear because our lives were so uncertain. We really didn't know what was tomorrow, and people were like, Mahika, it's COVID. You're going to go to the hospital, and you have elders in the house, and how insensitive are you, and how can you ask people for donation in a time like this
Exactly.
when people don't know, they have no jobs. It's so uncertain, and I was in a weary, and I really didn't know, and I was like, I came here, and then when I met you guys, and when the doctor told me that we've been working every day,
Yeah.
we don't even have the luxury to fear. And I just took that back with me, and I said, oh my God, we need to all of us step forward and really help them, because you guys have been a true heroes. You have been working day and night and just trying to make another survive. So I have done a really little bit, the least from my part, but I will continue every time in the best of my capacity to whatever I can, because I have seen the difference. I have seen the smile on the face. I have seen a person walk out getting cured. I think that is the biggest gratification
It is.
we can ever achieve, and we are fortunate enough, and if we can all come together, it will make a difference. So thank
Absolutely.
you for giving me the honor to help, and thank you for all my viewers who have that faith in me. It just makes me do much more for them year after year, and I think it's a collective support.
Absolutely.
And we can dream big, and we can dream that we can fulfill in others. Thank you so much.
Thank you.